will. It's trying.
Let's start them with a countdown, starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them go, drivers, let them go.
See if these guys keep it by their normal book, Steve. I mean, Team America is usually a fast start and go get it. And you called it, XP Derby is usually a little more cautious, a little more, let's check it out. Let's see, let's get to the lay of the land here. We'll see if times these team shows and that stuff goes out the window. It's time to go.
Big shot there. You see Zach working the 72X back into the blocks there, pushing him into the skid steer. You know, everyone has a game plan that gets thrown out the window as soon as the event starts, you know, and one of the things that makes a team successful is their ability to pivot, assess the situation, and adapt to it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the famous quote is that everybody's got a game plan until you get hit in the mouth. And so, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, you go out and take a big shot. When we go red flag here, I know what we got. Jared Haney didn't see it, and sometimes that's a hard thing unless you got big noises. And they got him stopped. We'll see what we're stopping for. No, I'm going to get the block fixed. That's how you called it, Stevie. They got pushed in. I think one of the Strelo boys got pushed back into that block, and so they want to get it right so that somebody doesn't get hung up in it.
Riding with Chris Collins in 005, you get an idea what it feels like to sit here on the red.
How good does that lighting look? I told you, super cool here at night, and you can see that you know, that LED lighting in the top of the stadium, and how cool it looks and how crisp it looks here in the early October night sky. 9:08 Eastern time. They're trying to get that block put back in place. It's a little cantankerous.
They're using these jersey barriers that are used for the racetrack, you know, and
Yep.
you can see they're very narrow.
Yeah,
and so they're kind of fickle to work with.
Easy to lose balance with those two, especially with the forks.
Yeah. I would not be surprised to see them make a change if they can find something on the grounds here for the next couple of days to get one of those blockier.
Just not a ton of stability, just not that, you know, don't have that good width.
Right. Almost wants to tip over again,
I
just
know.
setting it
That's
there.
before it even sets down. Yep, they're going to. I'm sure sitting in his car, there's nothing worse than sitting there waiting to go again. You're just like, hey, let's go. Let's get it on.
I have to wonder how much these drivers can see Colossus from where they sit in the car. We saw that view from Chris Collins' car. I ran an event in Canada. I'll let it go back to the action here, but they had a big screen at their event in Canada that was showing the Derby action for the fans that were in the stands. And I actually used that screen while I was competing to be able to see people that were around.
That's super. And, you know, for those of you who don't understand what Steve's talking about, the Colossus is the giant overhead scoreboard screen that you can see everything. It is crystal clear when you're watching it. But, you know, you could see it in Chris's car that last cut that we went through.
Debro broken steering on the driver's front there, pushing through it. Sometimes it's better to just sort of sit back and let the action speak for itself and just sort of watch what happens here. We just saw the 7 of Johnson taking that hard shot up against the wall, and it did some damage there. Might have broken the steering on the passenger side.
No doubt these guys are getting after it. I mean, we're seeing some things that will be problems sooner than later. You might as well get it while I got it. Big hit there by XP Derby.
Look at how rough the ride is for Collins here in that 005.
I love that picture-in-picture. That's super cool. You're riding along with Chris Collins in the 005 when XP Derby starts. You're going to feel what he feels when he gets the shot.
With a good shot there on the 72, working him back into the corner, getting that front end deep underneath that steering.
And you still got all 8 cars left, Steve. And again, that picture-in-picture, you're still riding along with Chris Collins. And I mean, I love the view. And again, all 8 of these cars still alive and still getting after each other.
If you're paying attention, fans, you will see that there is a slight delay between the action on the big screen with what you're seeing live and then the in-car cam. It's just a maybe 2-second delay, but it gives you a chance to catch a hit if you missed it on the big screen.
And like I said, when he takes a hit, I'm feeling it already. So 2-second delay or not, I'm still getting a little chink in the neck every time Chris Collins takes a shot in that picture-in-picture.
Somebody's using that rev limiter.
Yeah, you can definitely hear those RPMs flying down there. And it's way loud when we go picture-in-picture, and that's super cool for those of you watching along at home.
Heaney with another great shot using the backside of that number 15. Good situational awareness there. Heaney was on the move, saw Collins coming in reverse, got on the binders, and did not get in his way.
Well, that's what's amazing about how good these guys are, Steve. That again, you watch it, those guys that just avoid, that's one of the greatest drivers. They avoid contact. They see it coming before it ever comes. And guys that are novices like me behind the wheel, I mean, we're just going to go get it or we're going to get it. So, yeah. I mean, and these guys are so good. Like Troy Johnson's the first guy to go here in that 7 car right there in front of you. So now it's Team America has the 4-3 lead.
They're close to being even though, because
yeah, a couple of those cars are really struggling. Team America, I agree with you.
Johnson in trouble here against the wall. Getting some help from Chris Collins. Collins trying to buy him a little bit of breathing room.
You can see that Gemini Strahler right here on that front end. He's got some serious problems. So both those tires have taken a beating, and get another shot right there.
Carson Dixon in the 68 for Team America, trying to work his way out of where he was parked, and now he seems like he's gotten himself free. You see that 68 coming clear into the center of the track again.
Jared Haney at 15's got a great car though right now. He is really doing some damage. I mean, there's a big hit there. Zach Johnson. It's crazy. There's 4 Team America cars left.
Red flag.
I feel like XP Derby Parts is controlling the action right now.
Hold them up, hold them up, hold them up, drivers. Flag. Hold them up, hold them up.
Definitely getting a little overheated out there.
Collins, you see, he's making some motions here of what's going on.
What's going on? What are we doing?
Yeah. You can see the frustration. Fuel. Loose cap.
Wow.
Look at that.
How about that? That's crazy.
Gemini Strahler. They're checking for fuel underneath. There's a puddle down there. Trying to get a smell of it. I thought he was reaching for a lighter for a second.
Yeah.
He's
just getting the phone to take a look. Robbie Crittenden. Simple Solutions. Again, just checking it out. I mean, the last thing you want to do is have bunch of gas rolling around down there and all of a sudden take a spark. So
Yeah, you got to be safe.
yep, 100%.
Stick down on 72X of Xavier. Put up a little bit of a fight there, but I think he knew he was out.
Yeah,
of time.
it was just a matter of time. But again, you know how that works. You never want to break that thing off. That's still
3,
still
2,
hurts.
1. Let them go, drivers. Let them go.
Get back under green. So
Yeah, you get real good at the don't look at the official game.
yeah, for sure. I never saw you. You on the clock for the last.
Yeah, 80 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Carson Dixon, I think you've definitely seen a little. It's time to go. I mean, we're in trouble, so we might as well get after it here in that 68 car. Since that last green flag, he's been.
Yeah, he's back on it. You can see pushing flames out of the headers, especially on the passenger side there.
Team XP Derby and Team America. Again, this has been as advertised. There you go, back to back in car with Chris Collins in that 005. Shout out to the Derby Nation TV guys. I mean, just great camera angles and jumping around, and just can't say enough good things about they're bringing it back to you wherever you are in America or in the world watching this tonight. You're getting a good look, and it is as advertised. These guys have gotten after it for you, and there's still a lot left.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a knockdown, drag-out battle here, as we expected. And as I said earlier, Team America is going to make XP have to drive. Those guys are up for that challenge.
Yeah, and again, you got Gemini Strelo who's struggling in that 72, and he's not. I'm not sure he's got much car left. But Carson Dixon, he's not going quietly.
No, he's got a lot of car left, but he's having some drivetrain issues here. You see the flames coming up as the engine shuts itself off. He's going to call for it to refire, and I guarantee it will. It's trying. I've seen him ask a lot of that drivetrain several times in the past. He just refired there, got it cleaned out, back on it, blue flames. Carson Dixon carrying half the burn.
I was going to say he's got to take some of that red dirt road with him. Again, he fired up. He said, "Look at those headers. That fire pushing some serious horsepower." Back in it again, trying to get it refired.
Carson's shaking his head here, but I guarantee he's got a smile on his face.
Oh, yeah. He said working his tail off, and he didn't like getting hit in that door side.
And that's a valid call.
Yeah, not yet. There you go. Got her to go again. So here we go. He's going to get after it again and go hard. I think it might turn into a numbers game here again. 3v2, and Dubrow in that 30X is not got a lot left. That front end's giving him some serious trouble.
This might be how it ends right here.
Yeah, because Dixon hung up and not sure he's going to get off, and now he's going to be pinned. If they want to, they can't pin him yet until the 30X breaks off. When you get down to one, now you can be pinned to win. And he's working his tail off as Carson Dixon try to get out of there. We go red flag here, so we'll see what.
Hold them up, drivers. Hold them up. Hold them up, drivers. Hold them up. 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 Go.
Hold him up, go.
Yeah, probably get out to see somebody. Carson Dixon didn't see that red flag in that 68, and I think he's a little fired up. We'll see when we go back. right now, currently, it's still 3 cars to 3 cars that are still sticked, but Gemini Strelo has had some problems, and Jabro has also had some problems. They're looking at the front end of his car. Like somebody had a fire there because they had to shoot a little the powder to shut her down, so he broke it off. So the 30X will be gone when we go back to green. Not sure about the 72 of Gemini Strelo. Dixon's hung up on the 005 of Chris Collins, so
Let him go, drivers, let him go.
we're green right now. Can Dixon get off there? That's what you're going to find out here. Got a feeling now the answer going to be no.
Don't see it happening at this point.
3 XP Derby cars on the outside.
Thumbs up from Collins here.
Yep.
He sees the writing on the wall.
It's one of those ones that's just a matter of time. I'm sure it's a bad feeling. He'll break it off. So really good run, though. I tell you what, Carson Dixon, I'm a fan.
Oh,
He really went hard, and he gave it everything he had in that 68 car. So Team America is going to have some work putting these things back together and seeing how far.